Okay, I feel like we just have to go because I feel really awkward. I've been trying to record like an intro to this, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do this. I've never filmed a video before of me just talking at my phone and I just can't get it right. So we're just gonna go for it. Cue the intro music. Okay, we're filming. Do I need to adjust the light maybe? Do I need to pull it down? Oh no, I don't like that. Like that maybe? Maybe a bit up. Look at this mug. It's so cute. So, who am I? Oh, that's deep. I'm Lexi. I live in Sweden with my cat. She might make an appearance. Who knows? This podcast is going to follow what I've found is the typical sort of structure for a knitting podcast. So I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing, any finished objects I may have, current whips, and then acquisitions and future plans. What I'm wearing is the peacock shirt by Lena Holmer Samsö. It is made in Sandnes Garn Tynline in this lovely butty yellow colour. It was my first ever lace project, so you may see it's got this peacock feather lace yoke and I love it. It's so soft. It's the perfect colour. I love yellow. I wear it all the time and I'm really happy with the result. It's a bit too short, so I might use, I've got 2 of these left. I might use one of these to lengthen it a bit. So I might just undo the bind off and add a few more centimeters because right now it's a bit too cropped for me personally. But yeah, peacock shirt by Lynette. That is the only finished object that I want to talk about right now. I do have another one, but I'm not quite happy with it. I do need to sort of think about it a bit more if I'm going to frog it or if I'm going to fix it. Let's move on to whips. I have a few whips to talk about. The first whip I have is, I know that it's only September, okay? But I have already started my winter knitting because I had some leftover yarn. So in this gorgeous yarn bowl that my stepfather made for me, he is a woodworker, I have this project. Do I have a hanger? Yes. A hanger for you so you can actually see what's going on. This is inspired by a pattern called Time Wool Tell. I can't remember what the design is called. I'm sorry, I'll put her up here. But it's this really cute colourwork circular yoke sweater with sheep on them. Isn't that so cute? It's adorable. It's got these like little star motifs. I've never done colourwork before. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if it's going to work. I just wanted to try it out. I do have some mistakes. It's not as neat as it could be, but you know what? I think that's okay sometimes. This is made in Drops Air. This is one of my favorite yarns. This is the color, hang on, one moment, 05. 65% alpaca, 28% polyamide and 7% wool. This sort of beigey color is also Drops Air. Can't remember what this one's called. I don't have the ball band anymore. This is leftovers from when I made my sister the cloud sweater by Petite Knit. I'll put a picture here if she agrees to be in this video. I love her, she's the best. But yeah, this is just leftovers from her sweater for the colourwork portion. So I don't know what colour that is, but it's just like the sandy beige Drops Air. So yeah, that is my first project. Oh, one more moment for this yarn bowl. It's just so beautiful. Thank you to my stepdad. Everyone's jealous, I know. Okay, that was whip number 1. Now, whip number 2 is already prepared on a hanger. This is the Petit Jardin by... I also cannot remember. I should have prepared this. I should have like a notebook. If you run a knitting podcast, can you tell me how you prepare for this so that you actually remember the designers' names? Because I do not remember. So this is Le Petit Jardin by this designer. It is a wonderful lace work and texture circular yoke t-shirt. I've also just about split for the sleeves with this one. And I've actually decided to add bust shaping to this one. So you can sort of see my short rows. They're messy, but this is my first time doing bust darts. So, you know, I'm quite proud of it. And I cannot wait to wear it, even though my plan was to have this finished in July so that I could actually wear it during the summer. But it's okay. I'll have it for spring. It will be perfect. I am using Pinta by Pasquale Yarns, made of organic merino, silk and rami, which I believe is nettle fibre. I bought this in Stockholm. I did actually originally buy it for another pattern, but I changed my mind. So this is beautiful sort of sagey green. Maybe I should say like nettle green because it has nettle fibre in it. This is the colorway. Does it say? I don't think it says. No, it doesn't. Doesn't it? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it does. Here it is. 130. It's beautiful. I've got this for the Petit Jardin. For my final whip that I'm sharing, this is a stash busting project. So this is the beginning of like a scarf, sort of like inspired by the All Too Well scarf. If you're a Swiftie, you know what that means. It's just sort of an extended moss stitch, I guess. It's a 3-rowed moss stitch rather than 2. It's really fun to knit, but I haven't gotten very far, as you see. So the yarns that I'm using for this are the World of Yarn Malaga Glitter, which is acrylic in the color 7. And then I'm holding it with this, which is a mohair from Hobby. And this is also leftover, or rather a stash yarn that I've had for a long time. I bought this when I first learned how to crochet, and I thought this was super cute and fluffy, and I wanted to make something fluffy for Christmas. But then I realized that I cannot stand wearing jumpers made with mohair, I'm afraid. Yes, my kitty cat, my dear. She's making an appearance. Come here. Hello. Oh, Cosmos makes an appearance. Star of the show. And you're licking the puzzle box. Okay. Can I have my camera back? Okay. Cat. Anyway. Hobby Diablo. Now, let's move on to acquisitions and plans. First off, as I mentioned earlier, last year I made the cloud sweater by Petite Knit for my little sister. And for that I used the Drops Air that I was talking about earlier, and I held it with a Drops Kid Silk. And I just realised I really want a cloud sweater. I've been thinking about this for months, that I want a cloud sweater that's sky blue or like baby blue, because it just feels right to have a cloud sweater that's like blue as a cloudless sky, I guess. No, but I've thought about it for months. Ever since I made my sister's cloud sweater really. And I just figured I already have the pattern, I paid for it, why not use it again? So I went online and I didn't want to use Drops Air again, and also they didn't really have the colour I wanted. So I then found this one, which is Softest Alpaca by Mode at Rowan. Now this is a gorgeous, beautiful yarn. I would say it's sort of similar to the Drops Air, but it's softer. It's way softer. It's so squishy and bouncy, and I think this is just going to be absolutely perfect for the cloud sweater. This is the colorway 19, and it's called Bliss, I believe. So this is going to be probably my next cast on. Maybe I'll wait until winter for this one. We'll see. Next up. A few weeks ago, I went to a fibre crafts festival. I did not keep the budget. First, I'm going to talk about these two sock yarns. I'll start with this one. This is the glitter sock by Underbart Garn in Kalmar. I'll put her link down below. And this is her one-of-a-kind glitter sock. Superwash merino, nylon, and gold stellina sock base. It's amazing. It's this gorgeous purpley, sort of greyish with some flecks of brown and orange in there. I think these are just going to be beautiful socks. So I've only recently learned how to knit socks, actually. I've knit 2 pairs of socks, one for my sister and one for my brother. So these are going to be for me. So actually, maybe these will be the things that I cast on next. We'll see. Anyway, the next one is this one, Sunny Day in Autumn by the same yarn dyer. And it's also the same base glitter sock. This is just truly sunny day in autumn. It's, look at these yellows and oranges and browns and like the little specks in there. There's some red tones down here. I don't think I want to make this into socks. I think I want to use them for something else. I was thinking maybe like a colourwork jumper, where this is like the colourwork yoke maybe, and then I'll just have like a solid as the main colour. I'm not sure, we'll see. I've actually got her business card right here. So the next thing I bought was a bit of an impulse buy. So I went up to this stall. I just thought I'll check it out, see if there's anything special. I found it. This is Sandnes Garn Tweed Recycled in the colorway 9585, and it's this beautiful tweedy moss green. This is 80% extra fine wool and 20% cashmere, and this was 50% off. I couldn't say no. I had to buy it. I had to buy it. So this is going to be the main color. And then this is going to be the contrast colour. This is the colourway 3185. And it's this sort of hazelnutty, wood barky brown. Now, with these, I am planning on making the King Salmon sweater by Caitlin Hunter. I know you've all seen it. I know everyone's making them, but I'm just in love with it. It's sort of low contrast, but I don't mind. I think it's going to be nice. I think I will like it more that way. Oh, can you imagine? It's going to be amazing. Maybe this will be my next cast on, because I do want this at least begun by October. Like, I want to be in the colour work portion by October. So maybe this will be the next one. Yeah, this was my second purchase. Now, this is the one where I sort of went a bit mad and loose with my wallet, I guess you could say, because there was this one yarn that I had seen that just this one yarn that I had looked at the first time, and I just kept thinking about it every single stall I went to, and I decided I cannot go home without getting this, and I knew exactly what project I wanted to use it for. So this is Pure Delight by Underbart Garn. It is this beautiful peachy pink, kind of yellowy colour with moss green, forest green speckles. So this is 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. This is the softest yarn no, that's not true. I've touched La Mana Roma. That is the softest yarn I've ever felt. La Mana yarns, hit me up. This is the second softest yarn I've ever touched. I love it, and I know exactly what I want to use this for. But for that, I need a main colour. I mean, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. This is not getting caught on camera very well, but this is like the same sort of mossy, foresty, semi-solid tonal green that's in these dark speckles on the peach melba. So this is equally beautiful, and just subtle colour changes. So this is Libra by, I think it's pronounced APMEZGA. Now this stall, or this hand dyer, is not Swedish. I'm not sure where they're from. I think maybe Lithuania, perhaps? But either way, the base Libra is 50% mulberry silk and 50% baby camel. What? Baby camel? I didn't even know that yarn was made from baby camel fur. Or wool, I guess. So this is just so beautiful. It's got this subtle haze to it. Sort of like alpaca, but very, very subtle. And it's so soft. It's almost as soft as the cashmere. This combination is going to be beautiful in the Alpine Bloom. I'm just now working on my first proper colour work project. So this feels daunting, and I am going to start with the king salmon, I think, for my next one. This is going to be like the bucket list knit of 2026. So, oh, one more time. It's beautiful. So, these and the recycled tweed with wool and cashmere was all I bought at the Sy- och hantverksfestivalen when it was in Gothenburg. That was everything. That was it. I have nothing more to talk about. I have lots more to talk about, but daylight is really fading. Let's cut it here. So thank you for hanging around. Let me know what tea you're drinking at the moment. I'm just drinking good old breakfast tea, even though it's evening. Let me know if you want to see another one of these, and I might continue making them, or I might not. I might have this up for 2 days and then take it down because I feel awkward, but that's okay. Thank you for watching this long. If you did, please leave a cat emoji in the comments. Let me know. Oh, perfect timing. And I will hopefully see you next time. The kitty cat has made an appearance. Bye. Yeah, sorry, you guys are just gonna have to deal with this. The daylight is dwindling. Ugh! Okay, relax. I'm gonna have a sip of tea. And calm down. Okay, calm down. I can do this. Welcome to the first... No, we're not doing that. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Anyway, bye.